So now we're in front of 330 Delgado, which they put down as Flamingo Heights. I feel like you're a little further up from Flamingo Heights technically here. Got some nice views. Don't have an immediate neighbor like at Luna Mesa. And let's take a look. Coming up to the front door. Oops, looks like nobody's been here in a little while. Just the feeling I'm getting. Black. Missing sconce right here. Okay, so continuing Delgada. I took a minute to find the key. There was a little miscommunication, but we straightened it out. So interesting pitch to the roof here. This is has the feel of a kind of old school DIY property. So this is the front door. I thought it was around there. That's where the miscommunication occurred. You can see you have a kind of some older single pane windows, and there's a garage here, which we'll take a look at in a minute. Maybe we're not going to get in there, I'm not sure. Sometimes they store their Airbnb stuff. Black stucco, shaded back area. We have a newer 200 amp panel, that's always nice. And we have a propane fired, on-demand water heater. Don't know its capacity. Winds have done some ripping to this shades, but that always happens. This feels like it's been added onto, maybe more than once. This is an old school desert rambler. Backyard. So there's actually two porches. Here's that porch from another angle. Sorry about that. We'll check out the garage, hopefully, if we can get a key. There's another house just behind us. Back porch. The fenced off area is, old school, probably for containing a dog or two. And again, just looking at the architectural coherence, it doesn't feel like it's all built at the same time. And we've got the more old school single pane windows, it looks like. And kind of a buildup of dirt around the base of the house over here. Porch number 3, which I thought was the front of the entrance point. It's not. Just to give you a sense of where we are geographically. I'm gonna go in that door this way. So a lot of kind of patio space around the house. Number of porches and patios. Inside. Kitchen. Mandatory retro style refrigerator. No cabinets, Airbnb style, which means, no cabinets. Usually has a floating shelf or two, but, and you can see this header right here suggesting some of the DIY architecture we were talking about earlier. I was talking about earlier. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we have bedroom number 1. And this looks like an enclosed patio to me. You can see there's kind of a pitch to the floor. Maybe you can't see it, but there is. So this is a patio that's been enclosed, probably. So this is probably an added on bedroom. It does have a closet. And original windows, older windows, so it's done a while ago. Could very well have been done with a permit. They have little heaters here, so there's really not seeing any HVAC in this room. So, heating or cooling. Next, same orientation on this bedroom. And you can see, this is a patio pour slab. So this is another enclosed patio. I can touch the ceiling at this point right above my head here. Well, I can, trust me. And so these were done at the same time, older windows. And the question is always, is it done with a permit? If that matters to you, if you want to rent it, it's going to come up. Maybe it's already come up for them to be determined if you're interested. Kind of a cool table. Bedroom number 3. Again, we have a space heater, and I'm not seeing any cooling delivery to this room, which in the summer, heating, maybe it's fine with a little space heater, but cooling, you have to keep your door open to get cooling. Kind of sucks. And then, looks like we have a genuine wood floor here, which is interesting because I still think it's on a slab. I don't feel any bounce or give to this floor. It just feels like it's got a little bit of a wave to it, but it doesn't feel like there's a crawl space underneath here. I like this room. It's pleasant. It's my favorite part of the house. Curious about the wood. Not typical. Pretty big. Bright. Single pane old school windows. Not the best for insulation. You got some other lights up there providing addition. So it's nice and sunny in here. I'm just curious about this flooring. Not too common, but this is not giving at all. So this feels like it's right on top of a slab. Wrapping around here, bathroom, flooring from another mother, older. So this is not your ooh la la Airbnb. It's a little bit of a hodgepodge, and they're probably trying to market it as rustic charm, but this feels like it needs a new bathroom to me. Just saying. Just my humble opinion. In here, just there's built-in shelving next to the bathroom. So we'd have to negotiate for these cinder blocks. I'm not sure if they come with it or not. Just trying to get a little bit of a visual on the roof. That's not the correct kind of roofing material for a pitch like that. That looks okay. I'm big on roofs. It looks like, and that's going to come up in an inspection. They didn't provide me access to there's like a trampoline that's kind of dug into the ground so you can bounce up and down. Looks like a lawsuit waiting to happen. And let's see if I can peek through the window here. I don't know if you can see a dang thing, but it's like a pretty generic garage. I don't have access, sorry. You know, I just have to point out that this decking here is made out of wood, and you have soil and wood kissing each other, which, you know, can turn into a termite thing at some point. Don't like that. You've got looks like a dead mulberry right here. There's some landscaping. Overall, frankly, it feels tired in general, including that pond out front. So, got some other dead trees. There you go.